Elias's neck didn't snap. It stretched. As the grey fingers tightened, he felt his cervical vertebrae pull apart like taffy. His vision blurred, the nursery tilting at an impossible angle. He was being hoisted toward the ceiling. His toes dangled inches above the hardwood floor. He finally looked up. There was no monster. Not in the way he expected. The ceiling wasn't plaster anymore. It was a vast, heaving throat. The grey hand was merely a uvula, a fleshy extension of a larger organism. This organism had replaced the upper floor of his house. The humming he heard wasn't a sound. It was digestion. On the monitor still clutched in his trembling hand, the digital image of the room began to dissolve. The nursery walls on the screen turned into raw, red muscle. The crib melted into a row of blunt, white molars. Then the monitor spoke, not with Lily's giggle this time, but with his wife's voice. She had died 3 years ago. Elias, honey, why are you fighting? We're all in here. The grip on his throat loosened just enough for him to gasp. Lily, where is she? The voice from the monitor sharpened into a wet, slapping sound. She's the heart now, Elias. She's the pulse. Don't you want to be the skin? Suddenly, the floor beneath him didn't feel like wood. It felt like a tongue, a massive, sandpaper rough muscle that began to roll upward, curling around his ankles, then his knees. He looked at the doorway. The hallway was gone. In its place was a long, dark esophagus that led down into the foundations of the house. Down in the dark, something wet and heavy was climbing toward him. It made a sound like a wet boot stepping in deep mud. Squish, slide, squish. From the monitor, the wife spoke one last time. Her voice now coming from the walls, the floor, and the very air he breathed. Open wide, Elias. The house is hungry. The ceiling opened like a blooming flower of teeth. Elias didn't scream this time. He just felt the first row of rafters sink into his shoulders. Should we follow the sound down into the basement to find what's left of Lily, or do you want to see if Elias can find a way to induce vomiting from the inside?